Welcome everyone in the first lecture of diversity in living world. Right? Let us try to understand what are the things which we are going to cover in this chapter. But before getting to know about that, let us try to understand the importance of this chapter, why this chapter is important for you people. Right? So here you people are discussing in grade 6 diversity in living world. Now when you people are going to reach to grade 8, here you're going to talk about the same thing, diversity in living organism. This is going to be the chapter. In this chapter, classification of organisms you will be able to notice, like how plants and animals are classified, on what basis you will be able to classify them. All such kind of information you will be able to get in this chapter. Now in grade 11th here, biological classification, morphology of flowering plant and features of animals also. This units or chapters you will be able to see in grade 11. All these topics are going to help you to prepare yourself for around 9% of your NEET preparation, because these many questions are going to be asked from this chapter. This is for sure. Now the first lecture, the first topic of this chapter which we are going to cover here, this is the biodiversity and classification. Classification of what? Classification of plant and flowering, like on the basis of what? On the basis of flowers, on the basis of lifespan you are going to classify them. Now let us try to understand what are the things or what actually this meaning of diversity is. Here you people can see on this earth several different type of organisms you will be able to see here, and these organisms are differ from each other. They belong to a different kind of climatic condition, they belong to a different type of habitat also, and because of that only you can say you will be able to notice a different type of feature in their body too. Some organisms are very small, unicellular, some are multicellular as well. So they are going to show a kind of variation over there. This is only going to be known as diversity because they all are different from each other, right? So different type of organisms which are present on this earth. All these organisms are showing an incredible diversity here. Some will be able to swim, some will be able to walk, some will be able to fly, some will be able to dive deep into the water. Right? So these features are going to help you to understand that organism belong to a different type of habitat also. Now this meaning we need to understand. Ecosystem contains several different type of organisms over there. They will depend on the biotic component. Biotic component, if you remember, biotic means the organisms which are living, and abiotic which mean all the non-living things. So biotic, abiotic, two different type of component are going to form, or ecosystem is going to be formed because of these two things. And you know, all of them are, these both things depend on each other. Whatever non-living things like air, water, soil, minerals, everything is going to be utilized by the living organisms here. But one more thing, they are going to be classified into several different categories here. The categories I have shown you in the different picture over there, that they have some kind of variety. This meaning of variety or diversity is actually the variety here, and bio means what? Life. So life variation you will be able to see on this earth here. Living things are different from each other, they belong to a different habitat, they belong to a different type of atmospheric condition, climatic condition, like this you can see here, right? So microbes are also there, multicellular organisms are also there, plants are there, animals are there, fungi are there, many type of organisms you will be able to see on this earth here. But the most important thing, why this biodiversity is important? This question must come in your mind, and let us try to understand the meaning of it. See, This biodiversity, why this is important? Because over here the different type of organism, several variation which you have seen over here, this is going to play a very important role here. So all the living organisms, whatever they are, mosquito, microbes, lizard, crab, whatever type of organism which you think like why this organism is present on this, each and every kind of organism is important, is having some ecological importance over there, and they are going to depend on each other for their survival. Like frog, they depend on insect for their food, insect depend on frog, and snake is going to be eaten by the hawk or peacock as well. So we can understand that one organism is going to be eaten by the another one. A kind of dependency will be there. Like that only, whatever different type of organism which is present on this earth, that somewhere they depend on these things also, abiotic thing also and biotic things as well. So this biodiversity is going to maintain a ecosystem over here, so that all will be able to survive, all will be able to get food, all will be able to get shelter, everything is going to be provided to them. Because of this biodiversity, we are also able to get what? Food, medicine and several different types of resources we are able to get here. Now, but when we say what actually the things which are present over here in the ecosystem, so plants are there, animals are there. About these plants we are going to discuss first. This is going to be known as plant kingdom. What it is known as? This is known as plant kingdom. When we say plant kingdom, so the different type of plants which you can see in your surrounding, you will be able to see some will be able to produce flowers, some will not be able to produce flower, some will be able to produce fruits, some are not, some will be able to crawl on the soil, some will be able to climb, some will be able to stand on their straight, but some will not be able to do this. So on this basis only, or several other bases also, you can classify the plants also. Like let us try to understand what are the common basic structure or characters of these plants here, or how you will be able to classify them. The first thing, root. On the basis of root you can classify them. Some root will go deep into the soil, some are going to disperse. Second is stem also. You will be able to see here also in this picture, some stem are totally different and you can say some branches are visible here, but some they don't have such kind of branches also. Some plants, they can perform the process of photosynthesis also with the help of their stem, but some will not be able to do that. Simply the transportation process is going to be done with the help of stem. Flowers, not all the plants will be able to produce it, but some will be able to do this. Seed production, lifespan, which is also going to be different here. Some will be able to survive for 1 year only, some will be for the few months, some will be for millions of years also, right? Try to find out which plant is most, you can say, the oldest tree on this earth is where it is located, where it is present, that also you people need to search about. Then habitat also. The different type of habitat, the different type of climatic conditions are going to be required by these plants for their survival, right? So when we will try to classify these plants, you need to focus on some points, or the question can be like, which can be asked in your exam. So they can ask you this thing, that on what basis you can classify these plants here. The first one, based on the flowers, based on the lifespan, right? Based on the nature of stem, based on the habitat also. These are the 4 different bases on which you will be able to classify plants into several different categories here. These 4 bases are also going to be classified over here. You can see when you will say based on the stem, herb, shrub, tree, creeper, climber, these are the categories. On the basis of habitat, hydrophyte, mesophyte, xerophyte or halophytes are there. What is the meaning of it? Why they are classified? What kind of character, what kind of behavior you will be able to notice in them? Everything we are going to discuss. Based on the flower, when you will say no, so angiosperm and gymnosperm, two different categories are there. Based on the lifespan, annual, biennial, perennial. These are the three different categories which you going to notice over here in the lifespan. Now let us try to understand, or let us dive into this topic here, so you will be able to understand. Now you need to focus on this word or term here, angiosperm. The meaning of angiosperm is what? The meaning of angio means what? Angio means covered. What is the meaning of angio? The meaning of angio is covered. Sperm is what? Sperm means seed. So covered seed it is going to be known as. Angiosperm is what? Covered seed. So those plants which are going to produce flower, their seed is also going to be covered inside it. This is going to be known as such kind of plant. Angiosperm they are going to be known as, right? What are the examples of it? This also you will have to remember. So you need to remember the most of the plants that produce flower, what they are going to be known as? They are going to be known as angiosperm. Flowering plant you can simply call it in the common language as well. Examples which we need to remember: rose, mango, sunflower, jasmine. These are the examples of it. Let us try to understand about the second type of plant also. This is gymnosperm. Try to understand the meaning of gymno also. Gymno, the meaning of gymno is what? Naked. What does it mean? Naked it is. So gymno means naked. Sperm is what? Same. Seed it will be. So naked seed, such kind of plant will be known as gymnosperm. You can also call them non-flowering plants. Gymnosperms are actually what? Non-flowering plant. These are the examples of gymnosperm only. If they are not going to produce flowers, so what kind of thing they will be able to produce? You can see these kind of structures are going to be produced, which are going to help them to increase their number, to reproduce. This thing is going to help, no? So the plants which do not produce true flowers, they are going to be known as gymnosperm. Same, we need to remember the examples as well. Pine, cypress, conifer. These are some examples of gymnosperm, right? So first thing we people got to know. The second category, based on what? Based on the lifespan, right? Annual, biennial, perennial. Try to understand the meaning of it. Then you will not have to remember the things. Annual means what? You people can remember your annual exam, annual function, right? So annual means what? Once in a year or for a year only. Biennial means, bi means two. And peri means what? Peri means many. So those plants which can survive for 1 year, right? Why they will survive for 1 year only? Let us try to understand. Those plants which are going to complete their life cycle or lifespan. Lifespan is actually what? The duration from your birth till death. The duration from birth till death. This duration is going to be known as lifespan. And you know, here you will be able to understand that those plants which are going to complete their life cycle, lifespan within 1 year only, they are going to be known as annual. You will be able to notice several different phases will be there in a plant life. For example, vegetative phase will be there. So in vegetative phase, a plant will be able to show growth. Then the reproductive phase will be there. So in reproductive phase, they will be able to reproduce. The third phase which will be there, that is going to be the senescent phase, right? The plant, the reproductive parts are not going to be active. They are going to be sessile, or they will not be able to reproduce after it. So that time duration will also be there. So those plants which are going to cover those who are going to die within 1 year only, within a one season only, you can also say, they are going to be known as annuals. Examples of such kind of plants are these: wheat, pulses, gram, pea, many examples are there, right? Like this, biennials are also there. Biennials are going to do what, which I have told you, the several different phases which will be there, no? So several different phases means the vegetative phase, reproductive phase, senescent phase. So these plants are going to survive for 2 different years. In the first year they are going to produce their leaves and they are going to store the food. Producing leaves, it means vegetative phase it is. Second year what they are doing? Producing flowers. They are producing seed and then they are going to die. Reproduction is going on basically here. So in second year they will reproduce. So their lifespan is going to be of 2 years only. Now commonly you are going to call them what? You are going to call them biennials. Herbaceous plant, they generally show this kind of feature. Examples are like fennel, carrot, onion. You will also have to focus on the plants which are present in your surrounding, so better you will be able to understand. Here also I think these things are getting clear to you. Let us try to move towards the third type of plant again. This is perennial. Perennial is what? This is going to remain alive for many years, right? You can see the plant like neem tree, mango tree, peepal, banyan tree, many examples you will be able to find in your surrounding also. So they will be able to keep producing flowers, they will be able to keep producing fruits also. Their lifespan is also going to be of many years. Examples can be like neem, mango and hibiscus also. But how can we define them? They are going to remain for many years. It includes shrub and trees also. Shrubs also there, trees are also there, they are also going to be covered here. Now we have a question here. Question is, what is biodiversity? Now options are also given over here. We need to focus on each and every option. The variety of life form in a given area, the number of ecosystem in the world, the total number of individual species, and the fourth one, the genetic diversity within the species. Right? Now let us try to understand like which of these is not going to be the correct answer of it. We are going to start from the last one, genetic diversity within the species. No, the number of individual species, the number of ecosystem in the world, or the variety of life form in a given area. So this is only going to be the correct answer. Biodiversity means variety of life, the variety of organisms which are present on this earth. That can be plant, animal, microbes, and many more organisms will also be there, which are going to be a very important part of ecosystem. They all are important here, right? Now another question we have, which type of plant complete its life cycle in 1 year only? So I hope you people remember the meaning or terminology which we have discussed. Perennial means many, right? Biennial means bi means 2. Annual means within a year. And deciduous, so I hope you will be able to remember. C is going to be the correct answer for this. So annuals are what? Those plants which will complete their life cycle in 1 year only. Within this 1 year only they will produce seed, and after that they will die. So life cycle is completing in a year only. Mustard, watermelon, corn, lettuce, wheat, jowar, sunflower, many examples are there. What topics we have covered here? We have got to know about the diversity, biodiversity. Biodiversity means variety of living forms which are present in ecosystem. Classification of plants we have also seen. 4 different bases we have seen on the basis of lifespan, on the basis of capability to produce flower. So angiosperm, gymnosperm we have seen. After this we also got to know about the stem also, right, that we are going to discuss. So creeper climber we need to discuss later, and the fourth was what? Lifespan, seed capability also. So these are the things which we have covered in this lecture. I hope all the topics which we have covered here are clear to you. Thank you.